Hey guys, making this video to share my little project with you. I've always wanted to build an ICF building, if it'd be a house or a shop or something, and it just never got around to it. It's a dream of mine to build something cool, and so I had this great house built. I didn't build it myself; it was built by a company. And so now I've got this property and I want to build a detached shop or garage in the back. So I got out my little program called SweetHome 3D, and I used the SweetHome 3D to draw from the ground up this whole little two-car garage with a second floor and then even a third floor. It's multi-levels, so you've got different levels of floors in there, and with a crow's nest in it, just for adventuring and sitting up there, and maybe have a little gas fire up there and sit around it in the crow's nest at night and with family and friends or something, or just enjoy the frogs from the swamp across the road here. So anyway, ICF, if you don't know what that is, that's styrofoam Legos, basically, with a 6-inch valve. It's 2 layers of foam and 6 inches of concrete that you fill in the middle, and you put it together. And you can see the pictures here. I'll show you. And these are ICF blocks, and you can take them and put them all together. 2 guys can frame an entire house in a weekend. And you just cut these things with a regular saw and stack them up, and there's a little bit more to it than that, but not really a whole lot more. So I'd like to build an ICF project out of these blocks, and here is the one I'm drawing. You can see that this ICF house is that's the bottom level. So you can see it's got 2 garage bays, and then a carport here with a Corvette in it. The walls are transparent on my drawing here. You can see up top we got this big deck here, and then a little floor here that's a little higher than the deck, actually. If you look at it, this is a couple of feet higher. Got some stairs going up to it, and then this area of the ceiling is open for a taller room, so that I can put a 4-point car lift in there and raise up a Sprinter van. And the Sprinter vans are like 9 feet tall, so it's got to be a really tall ceiling. Down below, is a covered area. It rains a lot here. Although this looks like a sunny vacation resort style garage, it's actually, I'm designing it to get out of the rain, because we get a lot of rain. And so you've got this under area over here. Got the waterproof concrete decking up here. I got the big patio doors. You can see through the wall. There's a restroom downstairs and a little door here. And then I built these stairs here. You go up the stairs in the back, up onto the deck, and then you can see through these bluish colored walls. And I put a door here where there's lots of storage under those steps. You can put mowers or bicycles, or you can have this as your room where your hot water heater and air compressor and things like that might be. And and then I put a door over here by the Corvette, so you can go into the main part of the shop. That's pretty neat. Those posts here are not really the right posts. I didn't see the ones I needed, so I just used those. So that's that, and let's see, you want to see the rest of it. Let's add, this is the second part of the house building, kind of added to it. I added some walls. You can see I added this room here, and got the restroom upstairs with a shower in it. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that there's a shower right here, and a toilet and a sink in there. It's not a huge room, but it is a room with lots of windows and light, and it'll be warm in there, especially on a cold day. And so to get into this room, you got to come up these stairs on the back, and then there's a little patio, an inset over here with a sliding door going into that room. So that'd be cool. And this door, I'm not done with this one yet. There's going to be another little platform here, and you'll come in this door or come up the stairs, kind of like this one on the front, and you'll see that'll be the access way for the crow's nest, which I'm about to show you. Okay, so let's go ahead and progress a little more forward, and then we add this room here. This room is where you walk up the steps, you go into this room. It's got a 9-foot ceilings, and that will be like a soundproof studio room for creating, just having an office or a sound room for making music or something like that. Not a huge room. It's like 12 by 12, I think, or maybe it's only 10 by 10. Not real huge, but still, it's a nice little room. You step up, you go in there, or you can come down here, and you can see the roof covers the deck and keeps everything dry. And when we get all that rain, the roof is nice and big. Solar panels. I've got one solar panel here, and I'd like to cover the whole thing with solar panels. So any plumbing, instead of going through the roof, I want to revert it and turn it out the side to make sure that I can have lots of solar panels there. So moving forward, you got this space on top. You're probably wondering, I wanted an observation deck or crow's nest, and so I threw this on there, and I really like it. That's where this door here goes. You go in this door into that room, and then up the stairs, which I haven't actually created yet, and you'll come up here and go into this little crow's nest where you'll have a bird's eye view from up high, and that's where you can have the little gas fire pit or something in there and just hang out with your family and friends. That will be just a really nice little place to hang out and get away. If you got a big an event or a party at the house, and you get your people up here on the deck, and some of them will go in there and go up on here, and a couple of the nerdy guys, my nerdy buddies and me, would probably go in there in the little room, the studio room, and then the wife will probably be up here and down here and in this bottom room. You just pull that car out and there's more space, and they'll be having their barbecue and cooking and chatting and talking. Of course, outdoor speakers need to be installed around the roof line of this place, for music and stuff. And I'm not sure if I want to make the roof overhang over these stairs or just leave them the way they are. But you see the little fancy little thing I got here, and I've been working on it for a few days, just trying to figure out how to make it happen with this program. I haven't used it in a few years. It was on my old computer, and so I just re-downloaded it from actually from Microsoft, but it's called SweetHome 3D, and you can get it, you can just buy it online. I think it's even free. The version I got from Microsoft came with a lot of furniture and doors and windows and railings and the stuff, and so I don't have to search the web to try and download and add that stuff to my project. It's already included in the version I got from the Microsoft store. So hope you liked my little project, and I hope that you found it interesting. I would like to get plans drawn up for an ICF building, and so yeah, tell me what you think.